Hey, welcome back to another episode of John's Crypto Therapy. On today's episode, we're going to take a look at OMI and exactly see what price action is showing us. From past historical data, we do see that we were going in an uptrend. We're making higher highs and higher lows, and this was such a bullish mentality to have. Of course, after that, we do have sideways action, and as you guys can see, we flatten up on the top. That is showing resistance. Resistance, of course, is a selling mentality, a selling pressure, and this was a sell wall that we had to fight. We did not break that sell wall. Because we did not break that sell wall, price did eventually start to fall down. A lot of people are saying, when was the best time to sell, or all of these great stuff that was happening in price. And right here, the mentality was going down and we did make a lower low, and that was showing us that price action was going a little bit lower. Is this something to really be worried about? Absolutely not, because we defined to ourselves that the 50 level was such a key level of support. Of course, when price did come to that level, we did have a lot of wick rejections. Once alone shows us bullish mentality. But this is the problem that we're facing. We did come to a key level, the 50 level, which was definitely the strongest zone that we held for OMI price. Because this level was broken, we did have some crazy price action that was happening. Of course, there was some bullish mentality. There was buyers and sellers, and that's why we do see a lot of wick rejections. We were trying to see exactly where price was going, and this itself became a range in the market. Now, overall, that is the sentiment of the market. We're looking at what is happening with structure. We did break below a key level, and because we broke down a key level of structure, we need to start flipping our mind and saying to ourselves, is this the time to look to sell our OMI token so we could buy back lower? Once again, when we do sell our OMI token, does not mean we hate the project. This is what traders do. We like to buy at a lower price, and that's how we make a living and make a tremendous amount. And of course, the most important thing, capitalize on our OMI bag. That's what we're here to do. So if you do want to be a part of the OMI Millionaire Club and you want to make tremendous gains in the OMI cycle, even when it's falling, this is the channel for you. Not financial advice, this is just my advice, how I dictate price with education and of course back it up with professional analysis. So we're going to take a look at that. So now I'm going to delete all of this. I'm going to take a look at the bigger overall sentiment of the picture. We do have a bull flag, which was slightly broken. So right now, guys, as we can see, we're super bearish. So because we are super bearish, we do see this head and shoulders formation, and this head and shoulders, once again, as I repeated in many of my videos, this is such a bearish move to see. Price has hit this level, and we could clearly see that this mentality is a bearish move. That is showing us that price eventually has the possibility, the potential of going to the all-time lows. Look at how coincidental it is. It goes to the exact peaks and tips of the bottom. That alone is showing me that price is eventually going to go to that level, but there is certainty. There is levels in the market that we could see reversals. Right now, this is also another level in the market. We could have seen some reversal price action right around that level. So let's move it a little bit lower. We could see this could have been that level in the market where we could have seen uncertainty and we could have seen price rejecting. Of course, we did see some reactions of price. As you guys can see right here, we do have some wick rejections. This could have gave us that move to the upside where we could have seen price going to the top. We did not get price actually breaking that structure. We did get it go to the top and retest that structure. That is showing me that there was another pattern being made. Of course, we did have a wedge formation as well. Let me draw that in. And when I do draw the bottom of the wedge, you guys could draw like this. Some people could draw like this. Some people will draw like this. What I like to see, guys, is the one and the most important thing. I want to see a breakout candle right here. When I say a breakout candle, I do want to see a big red candle because I want to see volume. I want to see momentum. As a trader, I trade off of momentum. This is what breakout traders do, but just in simple price action traders would do the same. Momentum is what is going to give you the opportunity to make the most money without being in the market for a long period of time. So right here, guys, we do see price action doing a lot of things. We do have a break below this previous structure, and now just for that reason, we don't need this wedge anymore. Of course, if price action does come back up and crosses over this, this is an indication for us, if you want to be a scalper, to buy the market for a short period of time. What do I mean by short period of time? I mean you need to wait for the breakout. You of course need that retest for confirmation, and price can go to the middle or all the way to the top. If price does break this zone, this is the only time where I am super bullish on Ecomi. right now, because that level is far away and we are slowly depleting and we are slowly going to negative grounds of bearish pressure, this is something that you need to start paying attention to. So this is a strategy that we're going to be talking about. If you are looking to be an investor and you want to not just trade, this might be good times to sell. This is what I'm going to be doing. Not financial advice. I do want to let price go a little bit more further out. I do like when price action goes a little bit further out, then comes back in and retests that structure. That gives me more of a confirmation that this level was a key level of resistance. If I do see a price action like that, and I do see wick rejections, and of course, if I see a price action, an engulfing red candle, or even a shooting star, once I do see these type of formations and even dojis, I will be looking for selling pressure. So once again, if I am looking for selling pressure and I know my maximum take profit is going to be roughly around the 0.0012 level, I need to be careful. As much as I want to take my profits here, I need to be a smart investor and understand if I'm taking a trade right here as just a simple investor or a simple trader that doesn't really have too much education here, you still want to be smart with your risk to reward. Remember, if you're risking more than you're getting, this is not a good idea for you. Please reevaluate yourself and understand if this is for you before you even watch any of my videos. My videos are to help people that are already traders or wanting to be traders. These are great advice. If you can really put these advice with your own education inside these videos, I promise you, you will be making a lot of money. So for my stop loss, I could put it above these wicks right here, or if I really wanted to be tight, I could go a little bit lower. The problem with going lower at a crucial level is, once again, guys, we do see a lot of wick rejections. That does not mean we cannot get wicked out. So for that safety, I do want to put my stop loss a little bit higher. If I do look to take my profit here, this is still 2.25. If I wanted to put the other 25% and look for the 2, I can still go like this and even it out and say, you know what, that is a good level of risk to reward. A lot of people do get some curiosity and say to themselves, can I sell here? Look, if you don't know the perfect retest breakout strategy, I guess you do have to sell here. This is a strategy that I teach and has been proven throughout the years. A lot of my students in the past and now even in history are making decent profits, even if it's in their demo account or even if it's in their live account. Guys, this is not financial advice, but this is my advice and how I could truly help you make great gains even when we're going in a bearish sentiment. So once again, guys, what I'm going to be doing is very, very simple. I'm going to remove everything here. We know that the level in the market is roughly around here. Because I know this is the level in the market, what I want to see is price action going all the way out, coming back in and retesting it with a volume candle. If I do see a bearish engulfing candle and engulfing the prior candle, this is going to be my sell signal to the downside. Of course, when I'm looking to take my profit, this is going to be my capital bottom, and this is exactly the strategy that I'm going to be pulling if I do see this happening. If price action is giving me the opportunity, then I guess I do have to sell maybe half or even quarter of my billion token. Is this a bad idea? No, because at the end of the day, I'm looking to capitalize on the bottom and regain my momentum and buy more tokens because I do still believe in this project. As much as this project is telling us about the buyback, we still need to believe they're going to do something about it. I do believe the utility purpose is going to be worth more, and that's where we're going to burn a lot. Utility with VVverse, of course, I'm not saying it's going to happen this year. I do believe this is a long-term project, but a long-term project, is that a good thing or a bad thing? As me, as a professional trader, I think sometimes it is also a bad thing. Why? Because you can be investing in something else or trading something else and making a ton of money. But if you are a trader and you're in this market and you're okay with it going down because you're trading the sells and you're trading the buys, then technically you're in the right place because you're trading and that's your life. That is the best way you can make the most money. This is my sell signal right here. We do have a break, guys, and this is showing me a lot of bearish mentality. Last but not least, you do need to put into consideration, did we have prior patterns that have shown us that this is going to be the level that we're going to look to take profit? Let's take a look at this. If I go like this, I could go tighter if I really wanted to like this. That's totally fine. Whatever you guys want to do, as long as you get 3 touches, make sure you get 3 touches. Let's go to this and let's do the breakout. As you guys can see, what did the breakout show us? It actually showed us that we went to the key level that we were supposed to. Does this mean that anytime we can see price actually rejecting? Yes, this could absolutely mean that. Why do I say that? Because in order for me as a professional trader to sell, I need a big engulfing red candle. I need a big red candle. Do I look at these candles and say, is this a strong breakout for me? Absolutely not. This is a breakout, but is this a strong breakout? Not really. If I look at a red candle like this, then that is a great idea for me to look to sell. Why? Because that is showing me momentum. If you're not looking for momentum candles and you're looking for small rejections, at the end of the day, this can all just be a zone. And if Bitcoin goes up, guess what happens? Everyone gets faked out, and guess what? Price goes up. Right now, just to be open with you guys, I haven't sold all my billion token. I still have a huge portion. Why do I say that? Because this level still needs to show me a big red candle. If I don't see that red candle, I'm not looking to sell. I'd rather be patient, let price go down, come back into the key level of reaction. Once again, guys, reaction. Reactions is indecision, and for this level to be resistance. If I see it being resistance and a red candle, that is my signal. That is fireworks in my eyes to look for the sell button and sell everything I got, or even half of what I got. Because what I'm going to do is capitalize on my take profits. I'm going to be looking for my one take profit. I'm going to look for my two, and of course my last take profit. If Bitcoin does break all-time lows, then guess what, guys? This bottom is tremendously going to be broken, and we're going to see a huge downwards move. Am I going to put fundamentals in this? If I really wanted to put fundamentals, I could have put fundamentals right here. This was the new broker, the exchange that we had. As much as we had a broker and an exchange, guys, it couldn't even break little key level of resistance. Our true level of resistance was the 50 level. This was the big level of resistance that we always talked about. This level is not even that big, and price couldn't even get to the 50. So just to show you guys, as much as fundamentals are around the corner, we still need to take into consideration price action will show us a lot of things that we don't want to see. For a lot of traders, this is a beautiful sight for us because we can actually do a lot of price action on this. We could say to ourselves, you know what? This right here looks like a channel. Channel was broken to the downside. As you guys can see, price went lower, price came back up, made a double top formation. This double top formation gave us another move to the downside, and as you guys can see right here, we could clearly see we did break below. That means we're making lower lows and lower highs, and that's what we look for in a bearish mentality for a selling pressure. We broke below structure, and now it looks like we have retested that previous structure, and now we are finally going lower. Of course, to those that took that opportunity to sell, that's great, but remember, if you missed out on the opportunity to sell, don't panic. This is what I try to teach as much as I can. Draw your key level, just like how we drawed our key level on the 50 zone. And I want to talk about this. Why is this important? Because this is important, guys. Look at this very carefully. As much as price broke out, a lot of people said to me, hey, look, John, I missed that opportunity of that retest. No, you didn't. If you were patient, guess what? You could have gone into the market right there, correct? So exactly, guys, there's opportunities upon opportunities to get into the market. Please don't be pressured to think this is the only time to sell or buy. No. This project is going to be around. I truly do believe they're going to fix certain things, and we're going to get better and new upgrades for Ecomi. But the best thing we could do, as much as influencers are hyping this up and saying good things, right now, in my eyes, this is looking really bearish. Because of that, I do want to see a bigger candle move to the downside, come back, retest this structure, guys. If it doesn't retest, I'm not getting a good deal. I want to get a good deal. So if I get a deal, that's when I'm going to start to put my sell orders, and that's exactly what is going to happen. Okay, guys, simple as that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be looking for selling opportunities. Once again, if price does break above structure with Bitcoin news, this is the other thing. If it does break with Bitcoin news, look for any entries and momentum to the upside. If you are looking to buy, remember, take full profits at the top of this channel. Reasons why we could absolutely see price going to the top if it does break back to the top, and that could be another formation to go back down. Why? We're still going lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows. If price does break the top of this and it does retest the top of this, then of course start to look for some entries for middle grounds to the top. The only time you should be super bullish is when the 50 zone is broken, and that's when we're going to start to move. For this purpose, we're starting to look bearish. Look for your selling entries, guys, and remember, if you are looking to buy back, look at these levels before you do so. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully this video does help you to orchestrate a technique for you to start selling and make some great gains. Thank you so much. Take it easy, and John out. Peace.